Second quarter between China and India. India leads 2-1 to China 1-5. So India just 3 scoring shots, and they hold a lead of 2 points over China. They've had 6 scoring shots, and here's a go for Subramaniam from directly in front. Not much wind here at Royal Park. He's going to have a ping from 50. This should test him. It's gone 40 metres. And the Chinese defence goes straight for the boundary line, and good play there from
Gun or Yungun.
Yeah.
I think there was no one on the mark there for a moment, so he certainly had the opportunity there of running a bit further forward and having a shot, but a decent shot from just on 50.
Up they go, one by China. Play action, right half forward for the Indians. Keeping his head over the ball for Subramaniam, and will get the free kick for illegal contact. High contact or in the back, either or. Having an influence on this game is Subramaniam. Super kick towards the forward line. Shelton in the van. Touch ball for mine, but umpire has called it to the number 2, and Gupta. And Gupta, a chance here from 30 metres out from goal, sends it on its way. It's wide. That's the way he was headed. Out of bounds on the full, Tom.
No, certainly, I think there was some great opportunities there, and India did very well in the first quarter to come away with the lead, because I thought for the first part of that quarter, China really had most of the ball, and a bit of inaccuracy in front of goals may have cost them dearly.
Yongzhen kicked it in. Gupta marked, tight against the boundary, sends it back to where the hell it once came. Tapped away by China. Running onto the ball are the Red Demons. They rev it out of defence, looking for the boundary, hedged his bets. It was either going to the number 15 there, who was Jin, or the boundary. Either way, it's worked out well for China on the left half-back flank. Boundary umpire is going to throw it in, Tom.
Yeah, no, we talked a little bit earlier about the Melbourne Football Club. Chris Connolly, football operations manager there at the Melbourne Football Club, has been their, I guess, special skills coach, and in fact, came down to watch the first 2 games, wasn't able to go down to Warrnambool, but has been very keen to see how the China team develops. And in fact, as I was saying previously, we've had a opportunity, many of the Chinese players playing here today had 8 or so of the younger Demons who went up to China last year on a professional development trip, and conducted a number of clinics.
Well, Jamie shows some strength and vision to work through the pack. Now running on to it. This is good work by Jin. Interesting hand pass. I think he's being pinged. He had Eamon loose, but it was just a bit too much propulsion from the ball holding the hand.
You've been waiting for that, Brad.
Yep. Debner gets the free kick, and Subramaniam, who has been terrific.
He's had a great quarter.
Half volley. And Gupta, he's also been good. Another interesting hand pass. That's very interesting by Shah, but that's legal. It's off the ball here. Gupta's having a bit of a word with Cheng. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, China off the ground. And we've got Argan at the back of the pack. And there's going to be a free kick or a mark.
Paid the mark to Zah.
Gee.
No, it's certainly a bit of sort of volleyball there on the half-forward flank there for India.
So Shah from in front. It's going, touched. Goal square, messy. Jamie comes in late. Now Shelton was down before. It's be a free kick to Jamie, too high. Is it going to be Jamie's free? He gets up. He's asking for the free. He was taken high, but it was simultaneously another free kick was being incurred for India. And from in front, Shelton. He was on the ground before, being helped up by his teammate. Looked a bit sore, but now he's okay. And so the captain from directly in front missed it behind. So 2-2 India to China 1-5, 5 minutes, second term.
I think that was a costly error, I think, right out in front there. But perhaps, as you said, Shelton might be feeling a bit ill after a collision there, gathering the ball earlier.
Zhai Ming, a prodigious kick out of full back. Play action left wing. Spinorama 14 is Ming. Ming works it up the line. Now placed down beautifully by the number 19, had the presence of mind to do that, who was Cheng. Kicks it forward. Great play. Free zone centre half forward. Accepting the 23. Breaks into the free zone line. Breaking through the other side as a 23 for China as Lee. And Lee legs it. And isn't he pretty happy about it as well? A great transference of play. A quick transference of play up the forward line. Me and my gang, he says. So on the V-Line scoreboard, what is the score, Brad?
Well, we've had the third change in the lead. India 2-2 and China 2-5. China leading by 3 points. Second term, 6 minutes.
No, I think China really benefited there from up on the wing there. Ming hard at the ball, and certainly a nice weave through the forward line there for Lei, and a great goal. China's second goal for the tournament and the second one for this match.
Back in the centre, it's a tight match. It's an entertaining match. And there's a water boy, I think, who's been asked to lead the centre circle, centre square.
A number of these water boys for China have actually come from Ballarat for the day.
Was that terrific? And a bounce by the umpire.
Perfect.
Yeah. A skill we don't see a lot in football below the AFL or VFL level.
It's Ming again out.
But taken by China and Kalisathan. And it looks a bit like number 23 there knocking the free. This will be the free kicks with Nathaniel. And Nathaniel. Short pass. And Kalisathan. He gets the ball.
Of space.
It's pretty valuable there too at Royal Park.
It certainly is.
Nearly pulling it in was Zhao Wo. And
Is that a bounce on the floor, maybe?
had the umpire had a bit of theatre about him, he might have paid that for a pretty good leap. But technically not a mark. So into attack are the Indians. Can they get a goal out of this? It was out in the full, was it?
It was just a little toe poke. Very close to the man on the mark.
Good spot, Tom. Sending it forward, India. China, sorry. They marked, not paid. Called to play on as a number 27 there for China was Wee.
Nice
Wee
mark
whacks it to
from
the middle of
Ming.
the ground and finds his number 14 there in Ming. Ming trying to make it happen towards the forward line. He's got his man. That's the number 15 is Jing. Jing jettisons on goal into the free zone. That has cleared the goal umpire by heaps. And 6 more points for the Chinese. And don't they love a celebration, Tom?
They certainly do. There you go.
So, gee, they've picked up something there, probably gloating after the Beijing Olympics. On the V-Line scoreboard there, what a celebration that was too. On the V-Line scoreboard there, what have you got, Brad?
China 3-5, India 2-2. Second term, 8 minutes gone, and I think he had a teammate free to his right. What did he do? The right thing there, assistant coach?
They certainly.
Tom?
Well, I think he probably backed himself. They've got a bit of momentum, China, and certainly probably safer option was to put it to the free man, but kicked with a lot of enthusiasm and a great goal. Chinese have been sharing some rooms with the Papua New Guineans in Warrnambool, and perhaps they picked that celebration up from them, the Mosquitoes.
Well, Gupta wins the tap. It's 2 goals to China this quarter to a behind for India. Now it's a free ball. India's Aurora running onto it. Plenty of red demons around the ball. And that is Lu Jan. And the Indians are waiting for the ball to come back.
Certainly a lot more momentum at the moment with China. Seems to be a fair bit of spirit out there for both sides.
Nathanal has got the ball. Torpedo punt. Bouncing and out of bounds.
Safe play.
Let's just check those scores again. 9 minutes into the second term. China 3-5, India 2-2.
Throw in. Left half forward for the Indians. Good toss. Ball at the back of the pack. 14 for India. You could see there was Gosh. Gosh goes back and cleans up his backyard. Good tackle by the number 14 for China, who was Ming. Out of defence. India dancing through the pack again. A great tackle by the Red Demons. Can they deliver something forward from here? Ball in a skittle and being slapped all around. The umpire says let it flow, let it blossom, let it grow. We're with the number 20 here for China, who's Tao. Tao up the line. 2 for China, Zhonggan. And it was always going to roll out of bounds on the outer side, right in front of the Chinese fraternity. Talk about fraternities, universities in China. What's the spread like there?
Well, the game is really growing and developing very well. You'll see a number of the players coming from the Beijing Sports University, which we talked earlier about the Olympics, is very much a training ground for elite sports officials and players. So number 23 there for China, working very hard.
Terrific effort, just couldn't win it. Now the ball's free here. Can China get another goal? They've got 2 this quarter. Now off the outside of his boot, Lu Zhang. Now this is handy. Feng, you beauty, Feng. Bang. Great stuff. 3 goals to a behind this term. It's all China's way. The Red Demons have run out to 4 goals, 5. India 2-2. We've only gone 11 minutes into the second term, and assistant coach to China is Tom Parker. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I've got a big smile on my face. I think China's certainly got a fair amount of momentum up and really attacking the ball, and both times into the forward line, converting quite easily into goals with a fair bit of space in the forward line, enabling the forwards to weave their magic and to kick some goals. So
and speed too, Tom.
Very quick.
Fast, lightning speed is what they need. We're back in the middle of the ground. Bounce down again. Straight up and straight down. Won by the number 2 there for India, who's Gupta. But this is Jai Ming, built like Barney Rubble, as you did say there, Tom. You alluded to earlier. They kick it forward in the forward line. Good head over the ball. Got a runner on the outside or the inside. Now the outside is Chang. Chang moves to change the forward line. As a big man develop. 2 Chinese collide. They get to the feet. Gives India a chance with the number 5, but he was dispossessed. And that was Jamal. China back in for more with the Red Demon with his head over the ball as the number 7, who was unlisted, but I think it's Feng. Feng puts it towards the forward line. Good body work by the Indians, and they clear the defence momentarily. It's all the number 19 of Chang once again, and Chang fancies himself from outside the 50, 55 metres out from goal. Out the side door he goes. It's probably that man again, Jamie, to set play. Jamie gives it the power that he's got to the forward line. Almost a mark to China. Spinorama shoot will be the number 12. He gives it off to the 25, and here's a shot on goal. They shoot, they score through the agencies of Xing. There's another one like the 2 other ones with the traditional celebratory dance straight after the goal. I thought the Yanks were the only ones that actually jumped up and down in the end zone, but they must have learned something from Yao Ming, these guys. So on the V-line scoreboard, what do you see, Brad?
I see a big lead for China. They've gone out now to a 21-point lead. China 5-5 to India 2-2. At quarter time, it was India leading by a couple of points, and it's been all China this quarter. They've kicked 4 goals, so just the behind for India. And the Indians, they need to be able to respond before half-time. And Gupta gets the tap out. This is better from Kalasanthan. Can he find someone? Bouncing ball. This is handy. Monga gets the kick. He's got the free kick. Got the free kick, Monga. And I'll get your thoughts, Tom Parker. He's got a little bit of a Brownlow medalist in Andrew McLeod. What would you say about that?
No, look, he's attacking very hard at the football. All eyes over the ball.
Got that sort of similar sort of stature as Andrew McLeod.
Doesn't he?
Got the jumper.
He's got the hair. He's got the hairdo.
The hairdo's not far off it.
It's a sort of a half mohawk.
So Monga from directly in front. Your side needs this. Kicks. And
it's a point.
It's a point. Bad luck. So let's check the scores. India 2-3. China 5-5. 14 minutes. Second term.
Jai Ming. Bit of trickery there for Jai Ming, who helps himself to the side door. Thought about coming back inboard, but he'll do the defensive thing in disciplined fashion, which the Chinese are known for. The kick towards the wing, and what a kick that was. Someone was pushed over in the pack, Tom. What did you see?
Yeah, I think it was a Chinese player, but it looks like it's going the India's way. I think it might have been a shepherding off the ball.
And it may be Gupta. He sends it towards the heavens. Chinese in front, good mark, almost off the packs, bursting through was Subramaniam. This could be Shelton. Body work by the Chinese, but he was met front on the Indian and probably high.
Probably just a touch high.
Just a touch high, which anything around the neck is a legal contact. You could not question the commitment, though, of the Chinese in defence.
No, certainly. I think saying earlier that a lot of the people felt that perhaps the Chinese aren't going to be too keen on tackling, but certainly I know the Americans were surprised at how hard the Chinese were at the body.
Kali Santhan, Kenny for the Indians. I think it's drifted off to the right-hand side and through for a minor. So on the V-Line scoreboard, and we were mentioning before about the lady umpire, the umpire person from the Chinese community down there in there, Tom.
Yeah, so that's Xu Yangping, and she's been involved with footy for a while now, and it's fantastic to see her involved, as it looks like a bit of a trip, but he's gone through it anyway.
I think that's China's Zhu Jiang. And ground level, good hand pass from Ming. This is promising to Jin. Had a good quarter. The connection with Amin.
Yes.
Now, can he make the distance? You can see the arc there. How far is that arc out?
Oh, it's just beyond 30 maybe, but he's been brought back onto the angle. Amin's also a graduate of the Beijing Sports University.
So Amin to the hot spot. Up high was Ali. And the ball off the ground. Good attempt there by Jin. And the ball's gone through for behind, I'd suggest. It has. So 5-6 China. India 2-4. 16 minutes, second term. Restarting is Shah. Just hear a couple of extra whistles. We have got other games going on. A number of grounds in this area. And it's play on.
Still in China's forward line.
And this is better for China, for India. Bang, they're away. Das, Kamal Das, off the wing, and
Good
just
effort.
about Mondal diving and doing his best to try and get the mark, but just couldn't get there.
Look, a lot of credit to India. I mean, we've been talking a lot about China and China's development, but if you'd said 10 months ago India is going to come out for the International Cup, many of the boys on the paddock here wouldn't have even known what AFL was, and it's a credit to them and to AFL India through the work of Brian Dixon in particular, through Tafisa. And
is that Brian Dixon, the former minister?
The former minister.
Victoria, and also premiership player at Melbourne.
Yeah, wingman for Melbourne.
Sounds like the Demons at Melbourne might be able to get some good links with India as well. As taking the mark is Kalia Santhan. Just outside his scoring area, he'll go to the hot spot. Free kick. Well, the mark's been pulled in by Subramaniam. There's the halftime siren. It was a free kick, and then it was a mark. So Subramaniam has a chance here to reduce the lead. At the moment, it's a 26-point lead to China. Can you believe India led by 2 points at quarter time? This to reduce the lead to China to 20 points at halftime. Subramaniam. He's getting plenty of encouragement from China. Drop punt, little awkward. Is it squeezed in? You better believe it. A goal on halftime to India takes them to 3-4. China 5-6. We've got halftime.